Hello and welcome to episode 1, Mount Dora Housing Market Update for March of 2026. Recorded 1900, April 7th, 2026. I am a Florida man and a Florida realtor. Today we're going to talk about what was sold in Mount Dora, what was newly listed, and advice if you're trying to sell your home in Mount Dora or if you're looking to buy a home, what these data points mean for you. So this map here shows us most of the properties that were sold in March of 2026 in Mount Dora, Florida. They're split between resales and new construction. If you've been to Mount Dora before, you know the left side of 441 on the map here is going to make up a lot of the resales, the downtown area, the heart of Mount Dora, Florida. And if you live in the area, you know that driving up 441, you can't go more than half a mile without seeing new construction, new development in the area. So out of the 71 home sales in March of 2026, 20 were listed as new construction, leaving 51 resales. So let's start with some of those new construction home sales on the east side of 441. In the month of March, David Weekly's Oakfield at Mount Dora sold 2 homes in their new community. The Stony Brook community had 4 sales, 2 of which were newer Lennar builds. Ashton Woods Trailside sold 3, and DRB sold 1 in the Trailside community as well. There's also 4 sales in the Sullivan Ranch subdivision, one of which being in the 55 and up community. If we move up north of 46, we see more movement in new construction. Richmond American Homes, Seasons at Wekiva Ridge community had movement, as well as D.R. Horton's Timberwalk, multiple sales in the month of March. If we move up north of Wolf Branch, we see more resales happening in the month of March, movement in Lakes of Mount Dora community by D.R. Horton, and movement in the Loch Levin community as well. So now that we've covered some of the new construction sales for Mount Dora, let's talk about the heart of Mount Dora, the downtown area. The downtown saw a decent amount of resale in the month of March, and a really interesting sale that happened in March was the sale of the Grandview Bed and Breakfast. This is a beautiful 7-bedroom, 8-bathroom home that sold for $1.5 million. Mount Dora saw 71 home sales in the month of March. It also saw 71 new listings that hit the MLS. As of this recording, there are 299 homes currently on the market. One of the more interesting listings that came onto the market was Eva's Creations Florists and Gifts on Old Highway 441, listed by Frank Dalney at Olympus Executive Realty. This is one of those places that I always passed and knew that I wanted to stop because it looked like a flower shop ran out of somebody's house. And unfortunately, it's up for sale now, but I really hope whoever buys it does something cool with it. So what does all this data tell us about the market? If you're a seller trying to sell your house in Mount Dora, Florida right now, you need to understand what your buyers are seeing. You see it when you drive down 441, all of the signs, and if you click into the listings, you're up against new construction. These are giant companies that can offer special financing deals, really a lot of incentives. They can throw a lot of money at their buyers. And so when buyers are touring these homes, they're adding up, I'm going to get $10,000 for financing. They're adding up all of this money that they're going to receive for buying this home. And when they're touring your resale, they're adding up all of the money that it's going to take to fix those things from the honey-do list that never got completed. And if you're a buyer looking to buy in the Mount Dora area, rejoice. That costly 6-something% interest rate does have some perks after all. Sellers will actually try to earn your business, unlike 5 years ago when they treated you with DMV level service when buyers were everywhere. If you're a buyer in the Mount Dora market, leverage the large amount of new construction developments against each other. Just like at the car dealership, don't let them tell you that the sale is only running today. Sign up for their emails and they'll prove themselves wrong. The sales are always running. They want to move that inventory. And if you really want a deal, find built inventory that hasn't sold yet and make them work for you. Or find a resale that's been on the market for over 100 days. Lord knows that realtor and the homeowner want to move the product. But what do I know? I'm just a Florida man, and this is Florida Man Real Estate. Thanks for watching my video. If you want more details or to see more of my work, click the link below. Thanks for your support.